What's going on, boys? How are we all doing? And welcome back to another video. We've got a pretty cool video today. We've got into the Elite Division with our new team. We played 9 games with this team. We've got 9 wins. We smashed straight into the Elite Division. Very good rewards as well. We get a player pick, a 1 of 3 FUT Champions Team of the Week, the current Team of the Week player pick, and we get a 100k pack and 15k. So very good rewards. It's well worth being in this division. But let's get into the team, show you what we got, and I'll show you my tactics as well at the moment. In goal we do have Wojtek Szczesny. He's been very good so far. We've got him because we need chemistry, but so far he's been very good. I haven't got any complaints. Our right centre back is Cordoba. Our left centre back is Kimpembe. Cordoba is the best centre back I've used as FIFA. Yes, he comes at a very big price tag, but he's the best centre back I've used as FIFA for sure. He's amazing, his interceptions are insane, he's just an all-round beast. In at right back is Cuadrado, also another very good player, and that links in this little corner of the team. We do have a shadow on him just to get that defending and pace maxed out. The 5-star skills actually does come in handy. Earlier I got caught in the corner and a sombrero flicked over the player's head and ran off, so it was quite cool actually. But he can come in handy, but he's a very good player nonetheless, even without the skill moves. And at left back is the new in form Hernandez, another absolute beast. If you've got him or Mendy in your team, you're not going too wrong, to be honest. Both insane players. Our best player in the team is in at centre mid, and that is Kylian MBAPPE. He has been outrageous for us. He's on 9 games, 19 goals and 8 assists. And you have to bear in mind, I've had a lot of rage quits. He just cannot stop scoring. Honestly, you need to time your shots all the time nowadays, I tell you. If you go through, make sure you're green time powering, because they always go in with these players. Always, honestly. Right mid is one of the cheaper players in the squad, but a very good player. And that is Dembele, who's plays cam for us. 8 games, 3 goals, 4 assists is very good. Bearing in mind, the 2 strikers are the ones that score all my goals. So he's doing everything I want him to do at the moment, and he's quite fun to use. In at left mid is our second best player in the team, and that is GINOLA. We finally bought him. We went all out in this attack in this team. We spent all our money on the attack near enough, just because we want goals. These two play up front together, and it is just goals, goals, goals. We score a minimum of like 4 goals a game. I think in the last 5 games I've played, I've literally the minimum goals I've scored is 4 in one game. These two just can't stop scoring. As you can see, 9 games, 13 goals, 10 assists. And like I say again, I've had rage quits in probably half of the wins with this team. Probably 5 out of 9 of the games have been rage quits, so what their stats could be is crazy. Him and MBAPPE out front is outrageously good. The left cam is the new Europa League Fekir, and he plays in the other cam position, and he's very good. Obviously he's a live card as well, so you can get upgraded, but as you can see by his stats, 9 games, 4 goals, 5 assists, yet again that is very, very, very good stats. Bearing in mind how much MBAPPE and GINOLA are doing, these stats I think are insane. I'm very happy with my 2 cams at the moment. And like I say, not the most expensive players, affordable for everyone really. I mean, everyone can afford Dembele and everyone can afford Fekir at this stage of FIFA, unless you've not been playing, and that's your fault, but other than that you can all afford them. Obviously MBAPPE and GINOLA are a lot of money. But like I say, I wanted goal scorers up front. I didn't want these people that might miss a chance here, might miss a chance there. I wanted people that are just going to bag chances, and that's why I paid the money. And the right cam is Frenkie de Jong. The first time I've used in this FIFA as well, and he's playing very well. Like I say, haven't lost with this team. 9 games, 9 wins. So he can't be doing too bad anyway, and he's not. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, 9 games, 1 goal, 4 assists. Yet again, that's crazy good. He's a CDM, and he's putting up them stats, and he's playing well. Obviously, we're winning, so we can't be doing bad. If your midfield's weak, you concede and you lose. So he's doing something right, and he's very good. And obviously, he's got good dribbling, which really helps. And the final player in the team is Valverde. No one expensive, a very affordable player. Him and Frenkie de Jong, I thought when I made this team, were going to be the weak links of this team. I thought I was going to struggle. Both of them are more centre mids than CDMs, but look, 13 games, 1 goal, 6 assists. He's played a few more games because, as you can see, he's first owner untradeable. We packed him near the start of the game, and I used him a couple of times as a substitute. that's why he's played a few more games. But I'm pretty sure them assists and the goal are from using him in this team. But no matter what, it's not bad stats yet again for a CDM. But like I say, they're both more centre mids than CDM. That's why I thought I was going to struggle with this team. But it turns out this team's just cracked all round. I've not had a problem with any player in this team. They've all done very well. And they've got me to the best division in the game. So it can't be a bad team, can it? It looks the part. And now let's get into the tactics. We do play attacking now. We go straight to attack and we play 4-2-2-2. And it just seems to work. It just seems to work. We play a balanced with a 40 width. I do prefer a more narrow attack rather than everyone being really wide. That's probably more of a personal preference thing. But I do prefer the more narrow than the wide. The depth I don't even change. It's fine at 50. Obviously we're playing attacking, so you don't want to up it loads. And I don't really want to lower it loads because I like how attacking my team is. You know, I don't sit back. Like I say, we score. The last 5 games I played, I've scored a minimum of 4 goals. I want to score goals. I don't want these boring games. So that's what we're doing. We're going out to score goals. It can be dodgy, I suppose, if you're bringing people out of position all the time. If you're someone who does bring people out of position all the time, I definitely recommend you go defensive, not attacking. If you're someone who's quite good at leaving your players in position and you know, taking the space out of games to narrow down people's chances, then you can play attacking. And for me, attacking works really well because, well, I like to think that I'm quite good at leaving my players in position and positioning them very well. And so far, like I say, it's working for me, so it cannot be too bad. We play a fast build-up because, like I've literally just been saying, I want to score goals. I don't want to be sitting back. I don't want boring games. Let's get up there quick. Let's flip in score. And same with chance of creation, forward runs. Yet again, as you can see by these tactics, it's more, I just want to attack. It literally is. I just want to be attacking, and that is the point. The width there, or we've gone 45. I don't really care if it's on 40 or 45, as it's already on 45. Oh, it was on 50 normally, but as it's on 45, I'm fine with that. But if it was on 40, I don't think it'll make a difference. I do quite like that as well. Yet again, I do prefer the more narrow to the wide. I like people being more bunched than moving them out instead of them already being out, because I feel like it leaves big gaps. But yet again, that could be more of a personal preference than anything else. Players in the box, I don't think I've touched this. I think this is basic. It seems to be working out for me. I don't think I care too much about players in the box, to be honest. I think this is more like for corners. It's not very often I'll get like 3 players like that picture showing. It's not very often I'll get 3 players in the box from a cross. But it's something I'm pretty sure is basic, I've not touched, and if it's working, you don't have to fix it, do you? Corners, we've got on 3. To be fair, I would rather do that. I think I will change that to that, to be honest. Actually, no, that would be stupid, because don't broke what's not broken. But don't fix what's not broken, sorry. So I will leave that on 3, but I probably could put that on 2, and we might do it at some point. And the free kicks is 2, because who crosses in free kicks realistically? You don't really get too much chance to do that. If I get a free kick, I pass it, to be honest, most of the time. Unless it's a really good position, I'll try to shoot, but you don't need to be on 3 or anything more than that for a free kick. Because I don't know anyone that crossed in free kicks and scores, and I think that's the thing of the past. But that is our tactics. Our instructions, well, this is what it plays in game. I'll show you what it plays in game. You can see that here anyway. But yeah, GINOLA on the left, because obviously he's a 5-star weak foot, so he can shoot across goal. And MBAPPE on the right, because obviously he's right footed, shoot across goal. Yeah, he's got a 4-star weak foot, and that is very good in game as well. We have Fekir on the left, because we get them left footed, low driven crosses or even high crosses in, and he's got good passing, so a lot of his assists that you can see on his card are from that as well. He does that very well. Dembele's obviously 5-star 5, so it doesn't really matter where you put him, and he does play the wide cam role very well. Obviously Frenkie de Jong and Valverde here, the defence is obviously not going to change. But the instructions, we have getting behind and stay forward on both our strikers. Getting behind can be annoying sometimes, because it does force the runs, and they can run offside quite a lot if you're not careful. Like I say, it's working for me very well at the moment. There is still times where it is frustrating. But all in all, I do quite like getting behind. But you probably put like GINOLA not on like a more of a target man if you wanted to. So he's not, or a false 9. A false 9 wouldn't be too bad because that would bring GINOLA back a little bit, more of like a cam. But like I say, at the moment this is working for me. It's got us to the elite division, so I'm not going to change it. But it depends on how you play. That's why I'm saying, giving people some ideas. I would leave MBAPPE on it just because he is that forward man. You just want him running through and causing havoc. But GINOLA can play that 10 role, so you could put him on the false 9. And I do think that would work quite well. But yet again, personal preference. I don't touch the wide players because if I put them on stay forward, that will leave my left back and right back quite open on the counter attacks. If I leave them on basic, they will help out in defence, and they do. Even if it's just cutting out space, it hasn't always got to be tackles and things like that. Sometimes it's just cutting out that space for someone to pass to. It's not always I want Dembele to be like Kante defending, do you know what I mean? It's more like blocking avenues for people to attack, so that works out very well. I do have both my CDMs and stay back while attacking cover centre. Some people do leave the more attacking one on balanced instead of stay back, but yet again it's a personal thing, but I have them on stay back on both because they both attack anyway. If I'm going on a good attack, they literally both do run forward, and obviously I'm playing attacking, so there's no point in me putting one on balanced and one on stay back because they both attack anyway. So I just leave it. Like I say, it's working a treat for me at the moment. We're not going to change it, and I always have cover centre because we don't need him out wide. We've got 2 players out wide here, and 2 players out wide here. You don't need these 2 running out wide, and if you do need them out wide, you move them yourself in game. But other than that, you want them to stay to the centre because you want them to move back there when you're not in control of them. The right back, we do have stay back while attacking, and the left back, we do have stay back while attacking because yet again, we don't need any more attackers. I do not need Cuadrado thinking he's a striker. I do not need Hernandez thinking he's a striker. They are there to defend for me, and they do that very well. I've got GINOLA and MBAPPE up front with Dembele and Fekir behind. I do not need anyone else thinking they can take over the attacking role. The last thing I want is a chance to fall to Hernandez or a chance to fall to Cuadrado, and you miss it. You know, it does happen to the best of us sometimes. I don't want that. Get out of the way and leave it to the big boys up top. And that is it, boys. I haven't changed the keeper. You could play sweeper keeper and cautious with crosses. I mean, I can leave it on that now. I honestly don't really think it matters. I never really see it ever cause me any trouble or anything like that. I don't think it matters if you do anything to the keeper or don't. Personally, for corners, I bring my keeper out anyway. So I bring Szczesny out with the right stick anyway. So whether he's on sweeper keeper or not, I bring him out. So it doesn't really matter. I've got that on. I will leave it on because I don't really care. And that is it, boys. That is it. We are in the elite division. We've got the max rewards this week as well. So on Thursday we will have the 7 wins rewards, and then we go from there really. See what we can do in the weekend league with this team. I'm hoping for a big finish. This team's insane at the moment. But if you did enjoy this video, boys, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. And thanks for watching, boys. I'll see you in a bit. Have a good one.